So, Michael, a draw last time out in Sydney for your night round. Having had a bit of time to reflect on that one now, what did you like about that game? What needs to be improved on?
Yeah, look, I think it was a fair result. I think both teams had their chances to win, but overall, I think we played some really good things and some things that we've been working on over the last couple of weeks, especially in our defensive side and our structure and how we're looking to build out from the back. I thought there were some good moments. Definitely a lot of improving. We've done a lot of work on the track this week. How we go from our mid third to our attacking third, and how we unlock defences to create more chances. Because I think that we lacked a little bit of that in the final third against Sydney. So hopefully this week we can rectify that and create a few more big chances, and then hopefully score a few more goals.
Fantastic. You did touch on it a little bit there, but it was a really strong defensive performance last time out. Looking at that back four, you've got the likes of Stoddy, Taylor Otto, Alexia Apostolakis, Carly Ross back as well. It's probably one of the strongest, if not the strongest, back four in the league. Just where does that kind of rank for you as one of your biggest strengths in the side?
I think, look, yes, you've named four very good players. We also have Briley, who can play as a fullback as well, and TJ. Obviously, she's on international duty, so she'll miss this week. But overall, I think we're solid defensively. But I think we defend from the front, so that's the City way. That's what we want to do. So it really starts from the front, and like how we try and build out, that starts from the back, starts from our keeper, starts from our defenders, and the better we are at doing that, the more space we create higher up the park for our attackers. So it sort of works both ways. But yeah, overall, I think the players that you named are very good players. So hopefully we can keep getting better in our defensive structures. Hopefully we can win more balls higher up the park, and that helps them out. But most importantly, we'll put a big emphasis on trying to keep a clean sheet because we haven't had one this season.
You touched on TJ just then, but one of the other players who had international duties, of course, Leah Davidson, leaves a bit of a hole in the midfield. We've got the likes of Shelby McMahon, Letitia McKenna waiting in the wings. Are you confident you can fill that absence this week?
Yeah, I think we have a very strong squad. I think we have a very balanced squad, and we have at the moment 18 fit players. So everyone's fighting to be in the starting lineup and also fighting to be on the bench. So yes, we're missing two very good experienced players, but happy for them to be representing their countries, and for us here, we'll do our best to get the 3 points.
It's, of course, been a little bit of a tough start to the season for the Wanderers, but as we've seen in this competition regularly, anyone can beat anyone on their day. What's the mindset going into this game?
We worry about us. I think we respect everyone that we play, but we worry about us and what we can do, how we can improve, understand their strengths and weaknesses, try and exploit them. But overall, we're really focused. And early on in the season, we're really trying to still embed new ideas and continuity, new players, getting used to each other. Some players are playing different positions. So I think all the teams are in similar situations, that no one's quite hit their straps yet. But all in all, we're quite pleased the way we're tracking. A few minor tweaks, and I think we'll get there.
So the undefeated record does still remain, but of course, I'm sure you'd rather turn that 1 point into three. What needs to be done this weekend to get back to winning ways?
I don't think much really needs to change. I think we touched on it a little bit earlier. I think in the final third, how we can unlock and create better chances. I think that'll help us. I think if you're only creating 3 or 4 chances, sometimes it's hard to score the 2-3 goals. So we want to get those numbers where we were earlier in the season against Perth and against Victory, where we're creating 8-9 chances good chances per match. So we understand sometimes against the stronger sides that's a bit more difficult, but that's the challenge. So this week we'll. Even though they haven't got a win yet, I think they've been playing some really good football, and especially the match they played last week against, or the week before against Sydney FC. I thought they were very good and very unlucky not to get away with at least a point in that match. So I think all in all, we can't underestimate anyone. We worry about ourselves and do the best that we can to try and create as many chances.
You're now, of course, a month into the domestic season. Just how do you feel the team's kind of gelling, and where's the ceiling really from here?
I don't think we put a ceiling on absolutely anything. We know our team goals and our club goals, what we want to achieve this year. That's in the background, and we just focus on how we can improve. So, like I mentioned, like I've mentioned before, I'm massive on how we can prevent chances. We need to be better in our transition moments. We need to be better in how we defend our defensive box, and how we build up. The better we build up, the better chances we're going to create. So we put a lot of emphasis on that this week. So can we improve? 100%. The gel of the team and understanding the movements of Kat and Specky and the new players, Lourdes, especially in the front third. I think we're still learning. We're having those conversations. We're doing a lot of video reviews. And what I'm pleased that a lot of the players are doing their own reviews. And I've seen a lot even in the lobby area where even Stoddy's out with her laptop and talking to players individually. What about this? Let's try that. Let's do this. Reviewing training. So I love the environment that we have here. We're a growth mindset. We want to keep improving in all areas of the game. And it's not just us as a staff trying to improve the players. The players take that ownership on themselves, and we really encourage that.
Yeah. So back at Amy Park for the second time this season, a really memorable first game there with the derby win earlier this year. Speaking to Carly earlier, she was, talking about how the players all love, Amy Park, love playing in that big stadium. You must be really excited to get back there and being a doubleheader, hopefully a really big city crowd there tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. I think last time was I've been to the stadium before as a fan, but never as a coach. So when you walk out, it's got a great aura about it. It's a beautiful stadium. So to be on a personal note, to be coaching on the sideline again is I'm excited for that. And it's a big game. Every game is really important. So, and like you said, to play a double header, hopefully there's a few more supporters there supporting us. And then we'll stay back and watch the men hopefully take 3 points as well.